Whether it's your first apartment in the city, a trendy suburban townhouse, or that dream family home on a golf estate, there's a home for everyone on private property.
Apply for your home loan with the bank-awarded Best Home Loans Product in Africa. Make things happen. Nedbank.
Welcome to Win a Home, the Design Edition, the show that truly lives up to its name. Just by entering our weekly SMS competition, you could win a 2-bedroom apartment here in Olala Views in Mhlanga, or a brand new Mercedes-Benz GLC, or 50,000 Rand worth in LG technology. Last week, our contestants were overwhelmed with their first challenge. Let's see if they have what it takes to prove themselves this week.
Previously on Win a Home, the Design Edition, our contestants tackled their first on-site challenge, with each team decorating their villa's master bedroom. This involved shoddy paintwork, flaring tempers, an awkward decor store run-in, and accusations of team members not pulling their weight. Eventually, after a race against the clock, Bespoke were declared the winners, but were really just the best of a bad bunch. So much so that guest judge, designer David Muirhead, was not impressed at all.
None of the rooms were good enough. The quality wasn't there. Nothing was completed. It's just not the quality that we require in interior design.
Still standing in our top 12, in team detail is freelance interior designer and adrenaline junkie Glorina, design company owner and surfer Lance, entrepreneurial event management consultant Travis, and interior designer Jacqueline. In team BluPrint, music mad furniture and shoe designer Wanga, digital fabric printing company owner Bridget, eco-conscious and ambitious Rochelle, and street art loving Durbanite Safiso. In team Bespoke, accountant turned interior decorator Zimkita, the actress with a passion for design Renata, bubbly interior decorating student La Rochelle, and carpenter and family man Sianda. What does the week hold in store for these 12? Let's find out as they're briefed on their next challenge.
Welcome back, contestants. As you're all aware, the judges thought your rooms were not up to scratch. Some rooms weren't even finished. In fact, they lacked focus and creative direction. There was absolutely no wow factor. Interior design isn't all paint, pillows, and pictures. It's also about time and resource management. We've decided to give you all a second chance.
Second chance? Didn't expect it, but really excited.
A second chance of being a winner, yes.
You'll be receiving an additional 15,000 Rand to your budget for your master bedrooms to turn them into masterpieces.
I feel great about that extra 50,000 Rand because Nkita and I definitely know how to spend.
I wish that money was coming into my bank account. I could use a retail therapy.
You won't be going alone from here on out. Each team will be assigned one of Durban's top interior designers as a mentor for the rest of the competition. They will guide you, teach you, and help you take your ideas and designs into reality.
I'm ecstatic that we're getting a mentor. Feeling a little bit out of my depth. I've never decorated anything in my life.
So we're getting a mentor and I'm really happy.
Getting a mentor, that's exciting. It will actually help us as a group to know where we're going.
But before you meet your mentors, it's vital that you start working as a team. To start thinking like a team, we've got you some team overalls. Team Bespoke, you will be in denim. BluPrint, well, it's all in the name. And Detail, you'll be in green.
I don't like the shade of green it is. I would have preferred Nedbank green or something lighter like my scarf. I think that would have worked much better with my skin color.
It's okay, it's okay. It's better than the orange. You don't want to look like prisoners.
I would have preferred orange.
At the end of this week, your refurbished rooms will be reviewed by the judges, and the winning team will be based on complete rooms and a focused design concept. The winning team will have an advantage in the next challenge, and the worst performing team will lose a member. Yes, one of you will be going home by the end of this week. The stakes have been raised, and all your mentors are already waiting for you at Olala Views.
Seeing the team's handiwork for the first time is mentor to Team Detail, Schane Anderson. She's about to realize to what extent she has her work cut out for her.
Whoopsie. I think this can be improved on.
Shane's been in the business for over 21 years. She owns her own studio, Olala Interiors in Durban, as well as a store selling bespoke decor items made by her factory.
I think the room is a little bit sparse. There's no luxurious glow to the room. Quite a few things that we can change. The orientation for me is completely wrong as well. You've got this magnificent sea view that is a little bit spoilt at the moment. I certainly would not have placed this mirror in the room, specifically this mirror in this room. The marble effect on the window is very interesting. Can this come off? There's no definite design theme. I think if I was a potential buyer, I would probably think that a university student is camping out at the moment.
So how does BluPrint's mentor Grant Webster feel about his team's room?
Murder.
Grant owns Fahrenheit, an interior design and decor studio that's completed over 1,000 high-end residential and leisure projects in the last 20 years.
My thoughts on the room is a first impression when you walk in. The room's very nice, the colors are cool, the room's fresh, but it falls down when you look at the details, when things have been put together, how they've been done. Sometimes I'm sure a rush has been the major cause for concern.
I think the bottom of the painting isn't exactly straight. Yeah, about 1.5 centimeters out.
Why they didn't make the bed, I don't know. You know, paying attention to the bed,
take the labels off.
Why is the bed just like that when you walk in? But other than that, it just needs a little bit more work.
Will mentor Ntokozo and Thuli be as impressed by Team Bespoke's bedroom?
Interesting.
The owner of NT Design Box, a full-service design company, Ntokozo's worked on a slew of major projects that range from designing the national offices for top corporates to residential homes.
The room has the very basic foundation to be a great room. So they have chosen a nice wall feature, which is the wallpaper, and then they've matched it with the blue paint. My favorite part of the room is actually the mirror and these cushions. Ooh, this is hard to look at. It's too much. My least favorite is the rug. I just feel that it was a compromise. It was, let's put in a carpet, something with all of the colors, so it doesn't need to be that. It is workable, it just needs certain items here and there to finalize it.
When we return, our teams get to meet their mentors, who've got more than just a few pointers on where they went wrong and how they can make it right.
Plascon, the paint with up to 15 years quality guarantee.
Welcome back to Win a Home on SABC3, brought to you by Private Property in proud association with Nedbank.
With fresh new outfits, our contestants are ready to meet their mentors. With all this dirt, wish I could get my own presenter overall.
Can mentor Grant Webster help turn things around for Team BluPrint?
Okay, guys, I came in here, I had a look at the room. I wasn't sure if she actually finished the room because it doesn't look finished. You know, there's certain things, I was pulling price tags off of things. That lampshade over there, you know, if you're going to do a reveal, then take the plastic off the lampshade. You need to pay attention to detail because you're trying to make them walk in and go, wow.
We need somebody that's going to really help us now to have more direction and for us to work as a team and to be controlled.
It's about creating contrast, really. If you want to show off something smooth, you put it next to something rough. If you put 3 smooth things next to each other, they don't show. So you need to try and work on that. I see you following the trends of, I see the copper and that's coming through quite clearly, but that's trend, okay? That's not answering a brief.
Grant gave us really good advice, room layout, orientation, color, balance in the room, contrast. It's good.
Obviously, we're not giving you all the money back and saying start again. We're saying you've created something, it's got this far. Did you do your best effort? You want to achieve the most you can with the money that you've got in terms of pleasing an imaginary person.
Yeah.
And you must never forget who the imaginary person is. So what's missing from the room? Is it the atmosphere or is it a physical thing? Like, do you need a chair? Did you not put linen on the bed? Did you whatever it is? So you have to tick off the things you have to have, okay? And then with what's left, you're gonna go and say, okay, how can we now enhance what we have?
Our room with Grant, nothing much is going to change. It's just those cherry on tops just to spice everything up.
Our plan for the room now is to win.
Mentor Schane Anderson's goal is also to have team detail win.
Okay, let's start with you. What do you think are the main issues you need to raise?
Firstly, the marble piece we have above the bed. I think we can do something better there or change it out altogether.
The position of the bed, yes, could change.
Maybe add a headboard or something.
I think the bed definitely needs to change to a queen bed. It needs to become more of the feature of the room, really pull the room together and use the best space on the wall behind it.
The way we placed our bed, everyone's like, what were you guys thinking? And we didn't even think about that, actually.
And in terms of the mirror we've got on the wall behind you, what do you think of that? Should we keep it there?
No, I think it can go, yes. The height is wrong. Everything about it is wrong. I think that can go.
We all believe that the advice we're getting from Schane is the right direction to make, but I think for Jacqueline and Travis it's a bit harder to take, seeing as they were so strong behind the previous direction that the group had taken.
Firstly, I think it's too sparse. We need to add more texture. You need to double up on your curtaining, your window treatments. And then also, if you are going to change the orientation of the bed, you've got a beautiful wall here. You use it to your advantage. Google some headboard ideas. I think the Nguni is a lovely idea, but scale-wise, it's too small for the room. So then also plushing up your scatter cushions in a big way. And then also the little chair is very sweet for a desk chair. It's not a chair for a bedroom if you want to relax in it.
She's like a life jacket thrown into the water. We're all like trying to hold on. She's amazing.
I think that our room is going to change drastically. I mean, this is like a complete turnaround, and we feel like there's some light at the end of this tunnel.
Let's hope Team Bespoke's mentor and Ntokozo will be able to guide them out of the dark too.
Ntokozo Ntuli is our mentor, and she seems very strict. Like, she's not going to take any nonsense from any of us, and she's going to run a tight ship, but I think that's what we need.
Okay, are we happy in terms of the wall here?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
And in terms of the paint color?
Yes, I think that one.
Yeah, because like we said before, we just want to just make the room happier. And
take away all of this.
Yeah, because you just want to have that happy feel while walking in the beach and invoking the feeling versus the literal meaning of a beach.
Yes. The plan is to go to the shops and to layer our look a little bit more with accessories, to bring in some more color, and also to change the paint color, because the paint color is a little bit too blue.
All right, Bespoke, in terms of the entire room, to spruce it up, move it from dull and boring to be happy, remember in terms of the paint, it needs to be changed. That paint color will be a different wall color. We're going to have some accessories to make it more lived in, you know, because it's not even a hotel feel. So you're going to have accessories around the bed pedestal. We're going to have beautiful artwork to spice it up. And we're just going to invoke the feeling of beach.
I really like her. She's straightforward, she's direct, she doesn't beat around the bush. If she feels that doesn't work, she'll tell us straight up. So she's very, very direct. I like her.
Are we all in agreement, guys?
Yeah.
High five.
High five.
Thank you.
Our new space is going to be fun. It's going to be energetic. It's going to have that relaxed feeling that you have when you're by the beach, but it's not going to be kitsch. No seashells for us.
With 15,000 Rand added to their budget and the guidance of industry professionals, our contestants have 2 days to transform their master bedrooms from a nightmare to a sweet dream. Come on, Travis, hurry up.
I'm cruising around the mall with a massive mirror. This thing is huge, and I need to exchange everything. It's panic time. It's this, also this, there's this, and I don't know if there's space for this. You got that all. And luckily they accept my return and I got some more cash in the bank. Thanks so much. You guys have been very accommodating. Really appreciate it.
The new plan is go to the shops to get all the things on our list.
Looking for drawers, looking for extra accessories, game face on. Oh, this is nice. This is the same color as our side tables, actually.
I think this will work. What do you think?
But does it look like something for the dining room, though? We need more storage for the bedroom. Yeah. Oh, this is exactly what we're looking for. This is what we're looking for.
Hello, can somebody help us?
With their main decor items in the bag, it's time for the ladies to hit the streets for a few special accessories.
We are at the Victoria Market and we are looking for something particular that's traditional to Durban. So we are just browsing around. It was quite awesome.
We just got these for a good deal.
They don't look good now,
but we're going to make them into something awesome.
Meanwhile, for Team BluPrint, Bridget has a crafty plan up her sleeve.
In the room, the wow factor is going to be the headboard that is custom made. Our secret weapon is our carpenter. He's amazing. He literally cut the wood, went downstairs, and then did the whole upholstery on it. The fabric that we use for the headboard is from and it looks amazing, with my assistance, of course.
When we return, any contestants who think redoing their bedroom is their only challenge this week are in for a nasty surprise. Welcome back to Winner Home. While working on their bedrooms, our contestants are about to be thrown an additional curveball, an individual challenge that they have to complete on their own, and the stakes are high.
With 15,000 Rand added to their budget and the assistance of industry professionals, we can't make things too easy for our contestants on Winner Home. So we introduced the Solo Challenge, where our contestants with a budget of 1,000 Rand need to find or create a recycled or upcycled item that could possibly feature in the master bedroom. The winners of this challenge will be safe from the next elimination.
For my individual challenge, I've basically bought a drain and I'm using that as my table with the steel rods. So what I'm going to do is basically spray it now and put a piece of glass over it, and that would be acting as my glass top.
Okay, now I'm unscrewing the latches and the lock for my box here. I'm gonna make a little storage box, something cute and antique-y. Now I'm gonna start painting.
I'm gonna make a pot plant holder, put some funky colors on it, hopefully change it out and win immunity.
Our core shape in the bedroom was a hexagon, so I'm using that as my foreground shape, using palettes, giving them a really clean, smooth finish, so you can use it anywhere in the home.
I'm quite excited about my solo challenge. I didn't give it much thought, but I've sort of walked around the site looking for inspiration.
Oh, snap. Hopefully this is gonna work. I'm loving my solo project. It's the encyclopedias, stack them up together, and then paint it white as a side table.
For my solo challenge, I'm making a side lamp. It's a toilet roll holder. And then at the till, they had these big LED bulbs. So I'm going to take that LED bulb and the toilet roll holder and make a side lamp.
Things aren't going as well for Rochelle, who could do with a light bulb moment herself.
I've got stuff from Cape Town coming and my courier can't deliver it. So yeah, and I don't want to go out of the competition because of that. I mean, look at the time, it's almost, it's 6 o'clock and I have to find something to make before 10 o'clock. Otherwise I'm eliminated automatically. Yeah, so. You found me at the worst time. My challenge is not going to work out. My stuff won't be delivered in time.
Sweetheart Seander's keen to lend a hand, but the contestants aren't allowed to help each other out.
Can help.
You can't help me. You're not allowed to. And it's, I mean, at the end of the day, it's a competition.
I haven't done anything, but I know it's there in my head. I just need to go buy the stuff and it's going to take me less than an hour to complete it. Yeah, in the morning, first thing in the morning.
Meanwhile, La Rochelle is getting a special midnight delivery from her parents, who've driven all the way from Witbank.
So it's 1 o'clock in the morning and everybody's sleeping, and I have a surprise for my mini challenge. In my individual challenge, I got like a picture of a cable reel rocking chair. And immediately I thought of my mom, like the SOS kind of thing. And it's like a rocking chair made out of recycled material. Like I said before, I have a few surprises up my sleeve.
It's a brand new day, and Sianda is working against the clock to finish his solo project, having only started this morning. Is it really going to take him just an hour to create an ottoman? As for La Rochelle, she seems to be on track for her rocking chair, and Rochelle has finally come right.
Okay, so I came up with this last night, and Richard rescued me. He's got some offcuts from Malawi. It's reclaimed wood, and we actually did this pot plant in wood. And I'm very excited and pleased with myself.
It's time for our contestants to present their solo projects, beginning with Team BluPrint.
So this is my reclaimed wood pot plant, and it's actually made out of roof beams, and the wood is from Malawi, and the hole was very difficult to drill.
This is my study lamp. It was inspired by Hangman. It is made from found pellets, and what it lacks right now is a bucket and a globe, and the cable goes through the holes here and it hangs down to the plug.
I really liked Wanga's hangman lamp. I thought it was so creative, but as it wasn't finished, I'm going to have to go with Rochelle's pot plant holder.
Hi guys, this is Hexa Home. Basically, Hexa Home is made out of recycled pellets, and basically this guy doubles up as anything you want him to be in the house. Could be used as a side plate, under plate, wall feature, picture frame, anything you want to use the guy for, you use the guy for. And it's basically universal, so you can go in the bedroom or anywhere in the house. It's all up to you.
Sfiso's mini challenge is coasters. Giant coasters. That's what it is. Giant coasters.
I took old encyclopedias. I basically used super glue and stuck them together to create a bedside table. The reason why I use books is because we've got Google now.
Of the 4 designers in this room, I certainly think Bridget's recycled books as a coffee table stands out to me.
Detail is next. A team of just 3 as Glorina's off sick again.
I've used a drain cover to basically design my coffee table. I've used some steel rods as well, which I found on site. I then spray painted it black.
I think I should be safe on the mini challenge. Looking over at Jacqueline's, she's got a skew table. Welding looks terrible. I don't think she has a hope in hell.
Lance?
The item I've chosen is an old dustbin. And what I've done is I've painted 2 rings of paint from the primary and accent color in our room upstairs. The intention is to use this either as a dustbin or to replace the pot plant holder in the corner.
Lance, what was happening with that bucket? There was just nothing considered about that piece.
There's no upcycling or recycling on the bucket. It just looks like you've put masking tape around a broken bucket. So I don't get it.
It's a bin with masking tape around it. That's not good enough.
I wanted to use something that was obtainable for the viewers, so it's reclaimed wood that I found on site, as well as 3 whiskey glasses that I enjoyed the night before, popped some seedlings, and bam, there it is.
Travis's recycled pot plant holder is my favorite of this group. I thought it was ingenious.
My favorite piece was the wrought iron table. I thought that was a clever reuse of some elements that you might find on a building site.
Right, Bespoke. I'll start with you, La Rochelle. Can you please explain your item?
So this is my recycled chair. It's made out of cable reel, and lovely recycled chair.
All right, Sianda?
First word that popped up into my mind was multi-use, given the space we had. This is an ottoman, rebought, and then what I did is I gave it a little twist with some rope there as well. And yeah, so it looks the part. And another thing that I added to this was wheels.
Nikita?
This is a storage box that was scratched up, so I decided to paint it and painted copper because it's going to warm up the room a little bit, and this can be used for storage for spare cushions or can be closed and used as a plant holder to put books on.
All right, and lastly, Renata.
I repurposed a toilet roll holder and I added an LED light bulb, and I thought that it would make a really pretty side lamp. It's that rose gold copper that will really complement our room quite well. It's sophisticated and it's elegant, and I really like it.
My favorite solo challenge item from this group is the toilet roll holder that is repurposed as a light fitting.
That beautiful copper colour, the way that little bulb hangs below it, the lovely little fairy lights inside. I think it is full of finesse, full of elegance. Really like that piece.
Now let's get back to the action of the main bedroom team challenge. Detail's tree branch room dividers have just arrived. Their plan is to use them to create an innovative headboard.
Put two of these room dividers together and the effect is so awesome. It just transforms the room into something like magical. It's a whole nother adventure in there.
The first thing that we buy is the headboard. Amazing. But I mean the cost, it's crazy.
I'm just a little bit worried about the budget at the moment.
Yeah, so am I. You can't afford these. Like, for just one, it's 3.5.
If we return the old bed, as well as these headboards and the painting, we've got about 2,500, 3,000 left in the budget.
And our side tables alone are 2.5.
For one?
Yeah, for one. Well, the different designs that we liked.
Can we afford the bed? Can we afford the new size linen that we can actually use on it? It's a fight.
Detail's concerned about their budget, but decide to forge ahead by adding yet more decor items. Let's hope they can afford it.
Okay, I'm not going to do this, guys. What's wrong here? Never start a curtain with a...
Oh, okay, yeah. First start. Thank you.
There we go. Oh my goodness, who measured? Once again, measurement is the most important thing.
Meanwhile, Team Bespoke is still busy repainting their walls.
Okay, so this is the color we're going for, more of a green in the rest of the room. Hopefully it'll warm up the room. The blue was just a little too cold and a little too harsh. And we're hoping that the new color combination will warm up our room a little. And warm up the judges' hearts.
As for BluPrint, Rochelle and Wanga have returned 6 hours late due to transport issues.
My team did this drama. We got fun drama. Like, I think, what's a team without arguments? What's a team without, hey, well, that. So, for me, I'm always loony, so I don't really care. I have fun when we argue.
What's going on, guys? I don't understand. I honestly don't understand. What were you guys doing for the past couple of hours?
Bridget, waiting for you.
Waiting, you could have got an Uber. It's 50 rand from there to here. You've got the card. My card, that's got the money. Common sense. I mean, really, 50 rand for 6 hours sitting at Gateway.
We're basically all getting on each other's nerves. But we have the same vision that we want to win. But obviously, we're strong characters, man. Everybody brings in their own thing and they want to have that say within the group. And it really makes it problematic somehow.
No, I'm clashing a lot with Wanga. He more like yaddy, but nothing really makes sense.
Coming up, our contestants continue the race to wrap up their rooms, with some making good time and others still too far behind. Own LG's designer range for your home, now available at Dion Wired. Welcome back to Win a Home, the Design Edition. As day 2 of the team challenge begins to draw to a close, it looks like our contestants are finally getting somewhere.
Shane's been really, really great in terms of bringing the team together. I think she's really bonded us together and also focusing us on what the end goal is and the path to get there, instead of us just shooting off in all different directions.
I try that I don't see this, try and put it slightly more in, so...
There's no one object in the room that I could say was my contribution. We came together and agreed on it together and carried it out together, so yeah, nothing that's I could say is personally mine.
In a bid to keep the floor clean, the contestants' shoes have come off and they're serious about it.
Hey, what's up, Detail?
Take your shoes off!
All right, I got the message. Hey. Whoa. Impressive. You guys have actually transformed your room.
Yeah, we worked hard.
Even the marble wall's gone.
Yeah, that had to go.
Impressive detail, 0 to heroes.
Hello. Yeah, we'll see.
Don't tell the others, eh?
I think we'll definitely finish. I mean, we put all our effort and energy in today. We made sure that we get most of the work done in one day. So that tomorrow, we just do some touch-ups.
Hey, Bridget. This looks beautiful.
Hi, thank you.
A nice addition to the room.
Yes.
I don't see any other changes to your room.
Well, not so far, but everything else is coming in together. Basically, in the next hour or so, everything should be done.
In an hour or so, everything should be done.
Yes, of course.
Don't believe you. Don't believe you guys.
Optimistic, to say the least, but then again, Bespoke looks even further behind with their skirting boards taking all the focus.
Hey, Sian.
Hey.
Bro.
How's this?
What's been going on?
Well, I've just been finishing up some painting. And yeah, we're almost there.
This is...
Almost there.
Where you almost where?
Yeah. He's a big talker, but he doesn't work. Yeah.
What have you guys changed?
Well, I've done skirtings, a bit more skirtings, and a bit more skirtings there as well. And
the skirtings.
And second coat.
Good luck.
I think I'm gonna need it. I am going to finish the painting today.
In a day, all we did was change paint color. That's all that happened in our room. It looked exactly like it did the day before, except now it's more green.
Oh, guys, you haven't finished.
We're just doing last minute things and then we are definitely going to be done on time.
Okay.
It's fine, don't worry.
Okay, so have you bought all the items we discussed in terms of the decor and the accessories? What are you going to be doing for tomorrow?
Okay, we will be going and picking up the lampshades.
Okay.
And the baskets for our side tables.
Okay. Yeah. And then you guys...
Tomorrow we're waiting for the handyman to come and install the rods for us. So we'll be here to meet him.
Okay.
And I think we'll start cleaning up.
Yeah. But basically that could be done tonight so that you can have less things to do tomorrow. Tomorrow by 10 o'clock you guys must be finished.
Yes.
Everything. Definitely yes?
Yes.
Yeah, totally. Team Bespoke. Come on, guys.
That was awkward.
And so day 3 begins. It's now crunch time to get everything ready, and BluPrint's mentor pays them a visit to help guide the team in their last moments.
Grant's visit this morning, we haven't had from him since yesterday. He just said, okay guys, what's short, what legs, okay, let's make that work.
How do you guys think you did with the additions and the changes?
I think we did pretty well. I must say, we got a bit more furniture and we added, as you suggested, a headboard.
Yeah, the headboard's made a big difference. It's also brought some colour into the room, and it definitely feels a lot softer in the room now. I think the use of colour is now coming into the room, and I think that's very important because it was very sterile before. From my perspective, going and getting something useful like a pedestal with drawers that you can put your phone in and your storage, that's a good addition to the room as well. And every decorator does the chop, okay?
Why did you do the chop?
It's just every decorator. Somebody started it once and we all do it. I think a little bit extra money has helped. It's helped to give them the finishes that they didn't have, like all the little bits and pieces that make it feel like a room. I can see real plants in here, which has also helped.
As for Team Bespoke, they're way behind. Again, this is becoming a bit of a pattern, and not a pretty one.
This morning, everything is crazy. There's still nothing happening in our room.
Nothing seems to be coming together. I don't actually know if this room is going to be done in time.
Team Detail, however, made good progress the day before, so now it's just finishing touches they have to worry about.
We're just trying to hang the pendant lights into the roof and scrubbing the floor to make it spick and span for the judges.
Team BluPrint. Oh, you guys are nowhere close to finishing. What's going on, Bridget?
We're just doing the finishing touches to the bed.
You're far from the finish and you have 30 minutes to go.
30 minutes, dude. So much happening and I'm stressing. We're punching, we're putting pillows, we're wiping the floor.
We still need to do the curtains, still steam iron them. I hope we're gonna finish.
Team Bespoke are also struggling to wrap things up.
Bespoke, guys, What's going on?
My word.
Don't even ask.
There's baskets, a mirror on the side. Where are your curtains?
Those are gonna go up in a minute.
Well, clearly you're still busy, but you have 30 minutes left.
Thanks for the reminder. Oh my word. We are getting stressed because we are looking at the time and the time goes by so quick.
Things start coming together when our drawer specialist arrives and finally we have some curtains up and I'm like, yay, ray of light, we're still in this.
All right, detail. Guys have 10 minutes to go, but you all seem quite relaxed.
I think we're good. We're going to make it. We just need to toss the pillows on the bed here and get the throw on, and then voila, we're done.
Finishing touches sorted, Detail is able to pull everything together in the last 10 minutes.
Last moments were really scary because I can hear time's up, time's up, time's up.
I actually got butterflies, like, oh, it's coming together. But it's like, we need to finish now.
Somehow, some way, we made it happen.
Time is up, and the contestants have cleared out of their finished rooms. The judges have arrived, and they expect nothing less than spectacular.
Starting with Detail's new room. Thanks to Shane's direction, the awkward marble decal and animal skin rug have been given the boot in favor of a luxe new look.
Wow.
Wow.
Hey? Incredible.
That's
What
remarkable.
a change.
You guys are currently standing where the bed was. Hey, it looks much, much better.
I think the headboard is very creative.
It's absolutely gorgeous. I walked into Team Detail's room and it just stole my heart because it was what I was looking for. I love the colour that they've used. Misty Dawn is a beautiful colour and they've used it from wall to ceiling, which really opens that room, gives it a lovely spacious feeling.
I love the detail.
Yeah.
You know, the artifacts and the lamps too are very interesting. And the artwork, much better.
Yeah.
Much better selection. And the colours really work for me.
Everything just feels lighter, more livable, beautiful space. Team Detail, completely different room to the room that we saw last week. Still love the fact that they were the only room to paint the ceiling and the walls.
I love the headboard. It's absolutely beautiful and that's what you're looking for in a show like this. Something that's different, something that's unique and works.
As much as there's huge creativity behind the headboard, there's also an impracticality. The quickest and easiest way to get splinters in your head is to sleep in this bed.
Least favourite aspect of their newly revised room was the fact that it seemed that they ran out of steam. There were practical elements that were missing.
There was no dressing table or chest of drawers or chair, so it wasn't that practical from that side of things.
What I love about the transformation of Team Detail is that it's become a lot more harmonious. The textures, the colours work together, and it's a simple space, but very effective.
They're definitely living up to their name now.
Let's hope the judges will be just as impressed with Team BluPrint's room renovation under Mentor Grant.
Well, I never. Interesting changes.
A lot of changes, yeah.
Oy vey. Pity about these curtains.
Yes, the curtains.
That's the detail that's lacking. The curtains are certainly, and unfortunately, the downfall of that room. The track being exposed is certainly just unacceptable.
I'm really liking this fabric. It really attracts your attention. I didn't actually notice the curtains straight off because I was looking at this.
You're hypnotised
so different.
by the headboard.
Interesting fact about the room, Bridget actually has her own fabric company and she's brought her fabric into the bedroom.
Oh, that makes me like it even more.
I love supporting the local market and the local product. It's so exciting to see a beautiful graphic design like this coming through.
The use of the fabric is fantastic. It's just something different and new. I also like the colours on the wall.
A lot of energy there. The drawer pedestals, they were slightly different from one another, again adding this interest. I think what I really liked about it though was that they thought about the practical elements. The room had a chair in the corner and of course there was a desk on the other side, so if you needed to check emails or just relax you could.
That went well for BluPrint. But now it's time to take a look at Bespoke's new bedroom. While it's not a dramatic reworking, it's clear Intercausals inspired them to pay attention to all the little details that make all the difference.
There was a continuity about what they did this week. They decided to just take what they had and improve it. And there was an intimacy. You know, there were flowers and candles and a little bit of incense, and that experience felt like a room you could live in.
I love the accent of flowers and the flickering candle in the room. It creates mood and ambience. And I certainly believe that interior should seduce you.
Yes.
And it's such a nice detail to add.
It is.
I really love the artwork. I mean, that lifts it off that textured wallpaper, which I think is a great effect.
The only problem I have in this room is having a dark feature wall. I just feel it brings this wall forward a bit.
Has this room been transformed?
It certainly has. It's been lifted. It's been lifted in a way it's different.
They've certainly improved hugely on it.
The room could have been a little bit more creative. We could have been a little bit edgier.
Bespoke took top honours last week, and I'm sure you have quite a bit to deliberate on.
Last week I was undecided which room should win because they were all so unfinished. Now I'm undecided which room should win because they're all beautifully finished, so it's a
Definitely.
hard one again.
Last week we had a ghastly situation. This week I feel a lot better about it. There's harmonious design, there's incredible concentration on proportion, on colour, on texture, and I think overall they've done a great job in developing the designs.
I think all of these rooms are marketable. I think they add value to the house. If you were to take pictures of these and post them on our site, you would definitely get a lot more attention, a lot more interest than the week before.
Which bedroom do you now like the best? Go to our website, winnerhome.tv, and cast your vote. Simply by doing so, you automatically get entered into our grand prize draw, where you could win a multi-million rand home at Olala Views, or the all-new Mercedes GLC, or 50,000 rands worth of LG products. After the break, we'll give you details on how to enter this week's bonus competition to win a bed to the value of 5,000 rand. Remember, each SMS also puts you in line to win the grand prize. When we return, it's Judgment Day. Only one team can be announced the winner, and someone's going to be sent packing.
Make Instant Bond Indicator happen. It does a real-time credit check and lets you know the home loan amount you can qualify for in 3 minutes flat. Go to nedbank.co.za/home loans and make the things that really matter happen. Nedbank.
Welcome back to Winner Home, the Design Edition. The judges are taking the team's budgets into account, so let's take a look. Team Detail made the most of their additional 15,000 rand, coming in just 50 rand off their new 45,000 rand budget. Their headboard and painting set them back 8,620 rand. But the judges' reaction made it worth it. Team Bespoke had the most change left over at the end of the day, finishing with just under 300 rand to spare. While they spent 15,888 rand on furniture and accessories, it's clear they were all good investments. As for BluPrint, they also managed to stick to their budget, despite spending 9,328 rand on accessories, 6,950 on their carpenter, and almost as much on their mirrors and paintings. But now, the judges have deliberated, and it's time for the verdict.
Welcome back, contestants. With a little help from your mentors and an extra little budget, it seems you have all mastered your bedrooms. Great work, guys. The judges were very impressed this week, and this made their decision very difficult. But firstly, our solo challenge winners. From Team Bespoke, for a repurposed toilet roll holder, congratulations, Renata. From BluPrint, for her bookish bedside table, congratulations, Bridget. From Detail, for her upcycled drain cover, congratulations, Jacqueline. Congratulations, ladies, you are safe from this elimination. The winning room this week is not only safe from this elimination, but you'll also receive an extra 5,000 rand in your next challenge, courtesy of Nedbank. The winning room this week was almost perfectly executed with a great balance of design and practicality. The judges were really impressed with the thoughtful details in the finishing touches. The winning team this week is...
I'm not nervous. I know we got this. We're pretty much gonna win this. It's ours.
I don't know if we've done enough to win or to keep this title.
We were the worst. So what if it happens again?
keeping their title. Congratulations, Team Bespoke. Congratulations, Team Bespoke. Great work, guys. Contestants, one of you is going home today.
I'm really nervous. Very nervous.
Nervous. It's elimination, I'm nervous.
The judges found it very difficult to find a worse performing team this week. BluPrint, your room was very practical, very well designed, and felt like someone could move in. But your choice in curtains let you down. Detail, your room underwent the greatest transformation. You have a focused design concept, and the room echoes the beautiful Durban landscape. However, your room did lack functional elements. It was a good-looking space, but it didn't consider that someone could live in it. The worst performing team this week is Team Detail. You will be voting out one member of your team for this week's elimination. Who will be going home? The voting starts now.
Again. I feel really horrible.
Sure, so walk up to the elimination chamber. It's a very dodgy, sparse place. Feels like someone's gonna go home in a bad way.
I have in my mind at this stage, as we're entering the voting room, a best course of action for the team and for myself. And let's hope it pans out the way I'd like it to.
I thought we were just gonna vote on who's going home.
Yeah, guys, this isn't my dream, it's not my passion. That's my business, and I want to get back to my business. I think you guys have a lot of synergy amongst yourselves. We all do. And with the help of the mentor, I think you'll be okay. So that's pleading for me, for you guys to vote for me.
I can't believe this. This is my dream, okay? I've been working for this for so long, and this could really help me. Now, him saying that he's not really 100%, it's not on.
So Lance decides to tell us he really doesn't want to be here. So I just snapped.
For me, I think it's so unfortunate for you, Lance, to now realize now that you don't want to be here, because it's so sad that we had to lose 2 challenges. Do you know what I mean? I feel like you let down the team the first time, and now we're here, and now you're saying this. Last week, you didn't even try. And this week, it was like, because our mentor's now here, now you've now totally changed, and now we must impress her. It's not about impressing her, it's about you as a designer, because at the end of the day, what comes through in terms of our design is us as a collective. It's what we've produced. Do you know what I mean? I believe you should be proud in every single thing that you do. You should give it 100%. And if you don't, then the rest of the team suffers.
Man, when Jacqueline comes back at my first comment, I'm so shocked, disappointed and sad that my honesty would be received that way. Do you really think that it was my actions that made us lose these 2 challenges?
The first time, yes. Glorina was sick. We all knew that. I had to be in hospital with her till 12 o'clock, 1 o'clock
we didn't finish
in the morning.
painting the ceiling. That's the only thing that my absence stopped.
No, Lance, it's the whole design. The ceiling didn't, us having painted the ceiling better wouldn't have changed the whole thing.
Why are you here if that's how you've been feeling all this time? Surely people have left the show, people who have really wanted to be here. So that's what's happening in my head.
No, I know what I want, and I go for it. That's it.
Then you shouldn't have come here.
Whoa. I'm just happy no one beat up anybody.
Yeah, I think we're all ready to vote, guys.
Team Detail was given the opportunity to discuss amongst themselves who should no longer continue in the competition. With the surprising 4 votes, Winner Home says goodbye to Lance. You have been eliminated. Goodbye.
been an awesome experience. I'm really glad that I entered, and for me, it was enriching, and I know that everyone else is going to get so much out of it. Good luck, guys. All the best.
Contestants, Win a Home, the Design Edition, is about finding the next big name in South African interior design. Next week, 2 of you will be going home. No one is safe. The pressure is on. Design is also about being able to collaborate with other people to create the best space. Our remaining 11 contestants have to step it up and meet the moment as they take on their next room challenge. Tune in next week Friday on SABC3 at 7:30 to see which team's design will be their destiny.
Each week offers you fantastic opportunities to win with Win a Home, the Design Edition. This week, you again stand a chance of winning a bed to the value of 5,000 Rand to make your own bedroom more comfortable. To enter, SMS the keyword bedroom plus your name and town to 33728. That's 33728. SMSs are charged at R1.50. Entries close midnight Monday the 14th of September, and T's and C's can be found on winnerhome.tv. Remember, each entry into our weekly competitions also puts you in line to win our grand prize of a designer home at Olala Views, or the all-new Mercedes GLC, or 50,000 Rands worth of LG products. That's Win a Home, the Design Edition, brought to you by Private Property in proud association with Nedbank. Well done to last week's winner of our SMS prize, Alma Barnard from Rudderpoort, who wins our first bed prize to the value of 5,000 Rand.
I vote for Lawrence.
I vote for Lawrence.
Doesn't look like Lance has a chance. He'll have to dance out of here.
I vote for myself.
Another feel-good production.
Whether it's your first apartment in the city, a trendy suburban townhouse, or that dream family home on a golf estate, there's a home for everyone on Private Property.